be talking about how we took the trade on Nasdaq that gave us money in this traditional forex trading, guys. So today, please watch the full video. Please like the video so that it can help us with an algorithm. Share to your friends that need help. Share to your brothers and sisters, which is the aim of the channel. So guys, let's help each other. I'm helping you also for free. So guys, let's help each other by sharing the video and like the video, guys. This is gonna help us with the algorithms. At the end, we show out the results of the trade and how the trade went well and how we analyze the market. It's all after the introduction. Thank you. Dango.
So hopefully you can see my screen here. Né? So the biggest problem that you see this one was a perfect trade since yesterday. I knew that the market is gonna slice down to these lows as yesterday. So guys, as you can see, I've already yesterday I took a trade there to that level to the downside, understand? And now the market is still going down, you understand? So guys, the thing I want to tell you guys, we need to understand that you can see that my time frame here, I can see on my time frame, guys, the 23-hour time frame. For me, 23-hour time frame shows all the liquidity. That's what I like to use. So most of the time I use the 23-hour time frame because of what? It shows what? The liquidity, guys, you understand? So as you can see here, we have all these trends. I did put our trends inside the trend here, guys, to see how the overall trend and know that who is in control. So as things stand now, we have buyers who are in control of the market. You understand? In the 23-hour, the overall trend is the bias direction. You understand? So we have an uptrend that is going upwards, as you can see there. So we use this kind of these things. So guys, this is a simple strategy, but you need to understand, guys, market respect the trend. That's the goal, guys. Let me tell you, let me just show you with this animation. So guys, if you see a market goes down like this, this one, okay? If you see a market goes down to the downtrend like this, so don't always think that the market will reverse. Even if it wants to reverse, still has to break this trend here. You understand? You need to understand it still has to break this trend here. You understand? So market always gonna respect this trend. You understand? It can come back with an impulse move, but this trend is going to respect it. So when I want to see what it's going to do when the market reaches this level, say, whether it's going to print you a pattern to go to the downside or continuation pattern to go out with the trend. You understand? That's the goal of the trend. You understand? So guys, let me just escape from this. Let me just say X on this one. I want to show you something. Let me just drop the time frame here. Okay, let me just drop the time frame to almost like 1 hour. So we use all the time frame, guys. Let me just drop the time frame to the 1 hour and you see what's going on here. So guys, yesterday I took a trade somewhere here. I took a trade somewhere here with the sell, with this first sell here. I took my profit somewhere in the down here, you understand? But guys, market always gonna respect structure. So guys, if the let's say for example, you wanna take a sell when the market is reaching in this point here, you know that I'm in an uptrend. So you see that higher highs, higher highs, higher highs. So there's high possibility of creating another high. You understand? You see, this is what structure, what the market respects. Market respects structure, guys. So market respects structure. What is the structure in the market is being respected? So guys, whenever you are trading, respect the current structure. Basically, the 1 hour structure or the 30 minutes. You can see I have 15 minutes here structure, or you see, we're always going to trade the structure of the market. You see what I'm saying, guys? So always understand that market respects structure. And even if you want, you know that the market is going to sell here. Understand? If you, like, for example, you see here it creates a lower low, it gives us a lower low. So we already know that the next thing that you're hoping for is a lower low. But I'm going to show you how to predict those things, guys, as time goes on. But I'm just showing you what to do on this kind of trade. So guys, we know that the market is creating a lower low. This was like market made a lower low, lower low, lower low. So we already know that this is a correction, you understand? First of correction, but we don't want to enter the market in the middle because it's going to manipulate us. So if you are buying here, you can see that the market is trying to create the uptrend to the upside. So let me tell you, we wait for the big sell here and we can go with the market to the downside. So basically, yeah, these are the most powerful things that you understand, guys. This trend line is very strong. By looking at this market, the power of rejection here that it did here, it can also apply it here. So that's why I took a sell here, guys, yesterday with the GBPUSD, and I went down with it to take some profits here because I understood that the structure is in the downtrend. You understand? Based on what I'm seeing in the lower time frames. You understand? So let me just go back to the so guys, the goal of the market respects structure. That's what you need to understand. Market respect structure. Even if you know that the market is approaching a support level. Let me just show. Let's say, for example, here, I was wishing to take a sell, but it's approaching what a support level, a resistance level. But it's still in an uptrend, so you don't have to jump in like, hey, sell. It's still going to respect the structure of the day, you understand? So this structure, until it ends, then you understand that, okay, the market is going to sell or whatever. But the trend of the market is going to respect structure. So, for example, even you can see now, we have broken the trend line to the downside. You understand? We've broken the trend line to the downside. So the trend line has been broken. You should have caught some sales here because the market is going to respect this structure to the downside. You see, it's going to respect it to the downside, going down to these lows. Maybe we'll see later on. But basically, because we went out from this guy, we shall look for some sales. But now it's a high probability sales. But we are what? Above the this high demand area. You can even see that this is a high demand area. So if they crash this demand, it shows that the momentum of this thing is going down very high. Understand? So that's the thing, guys. Push the market way down. So let's just clean the chart and see. Let me show you how do you do these things. So I want to show you when you are analyzing. Let me just automate. Let me just take a rubber and check out these things here. So let me show you how do you do these things here, guys. Let me show you how do you do things here. So let me just show you how do you do. So guys, first of all, you need to go to the highest time frame. That's the power of this thing, guys. You must go at least 23 time frame. Must go is above this 23 time frame, guys. If you didn't pay the training view, please, you need to try to pay it, guys. Invest on your knowledge. You need to try to pay it, guys. You need to try to pay it. Let me go to I wanna this thing, man. I want this thing here. Escape. They don't want to escape this thing, man. Okay, check this guy, move it here. So yeah, let's put this guy here. So guys, as you can see, I wanted to go to this time frame here. So guys, you go to the 23 time frame. I like the 23 time frame because it has all the liquidity that you need. You understand? It has all the liquidity that you need. The 23 time frame is very good for all currencies. All that I have put it here. Some of them they don't show up the liquidity, but it has all the liquidity, the spikes, the manipulations. Understand? So you can even see very well that the structure of the candlesticks are not the same. Understand? So the 23 time frame is like kind of a time frame that you want to start on. Understand? Because it has all the liquidity. So when you're drawing up a trend line, you find that the market is in an uptrend. So you draw a trend line. Here is an uptrend. This is the trend that is being respected from the low to the upside. So, guys, the mistake that people do, they want to do another trend line on the top like this. You understand? To try to feature out like this. That's where you get manipulated. You understand? Because of what? You see, market tends to manipulate these things out. You understand? Even you use this one. So what do you want to do? After drawing the lower, the clean one, you want to take this one and clone it. You go to this, like, clone the market. Then you got the highest point. Let's say this one. You understand? So that you can really understand what's really going on. So you see how clean the trend it is. So now you can see, okay, Sharp, I can see that the market is respecting this trend to the upside. And I also see that this trend is being respected. You understand? Then you can go inside and just say, okay, I see there are also these trends again here. Understand? You see that this trend is being respected. So you clone it again to the downside. So you put it like more or less to the downside. You understand? Then you can see that this trend was broken to come back in support here. It was like a correction push, and market comes back here. Then you can even see how clean things are. So you come back again here. You look at these guys. You put the nice trend here. You wanna trend, nice trend, it's nice touches. You clone it to the downside. This is the trend that is being respected by the market. Then you use this trend more or less like to the lows here. You can even see that the market now it's clean. You see, that's how you trade. That's how you put your trade. So from now, you know that this, like I said, guys, since I was teaching you, this is like a support and a resistance. Support and resistance. So we are approaching a resistance. The rules that states that if you're in a resistance, we're gonna buy. So guys, what I like about the 23-hour time frame, it shows all the liquidity in the market. No, it cleans all the noise on the market and shows you where the market is likely to reverse. You understand? These prices here are the market makers pricing when they close. These are the closing price of the market. So you can even see that here we had a closing price, a nice engulfing candlesticks here from a small candle and give us a nice engulfing candlestick. So today we're actually like looking for buyers. You understand? By looking at market touches this trend line, if they change that direction, we're gonna look for buyers to the downside. Unless if they break this trend to the downside, you understand? This trend that they are respecting here to the downside, unless if they break it. But don't worry, there's this week on the lowest point, so you can always always want to accommodate it, but it's fine. You can even use this one that has most touches, you understand? But the trend is clean, you can even see. So we have a support level here. Then try to draw a support level. This is a major support level that you can beat that. That's why it gave us this move here to the upside. While the market was pushing down to close up this liquidity. And Also here, you can even see that the market was going down to the downside. So basically, the market want to come back here and collect some liquidity. But the overall trend for any uptrend. So expect huge buyers than sellers. So you don't hold the sellers, you hold the buyers. Why? Because when the market buys, it buys with pressure. Why? Because overall, market is in an uptrend. Unless they crash this trend, you understand? So then there comes the question, how do you trade this thing? So we drop the market to the lowest time frame. Let's drop the market to the lowest time frame, at least like to the 10 hour. You understand? Now try to see the clean things, how things happen. You can even now have a clean picture what the market is doing. Okay, I see. This is what happened on the market. You understand? You saw that the market, what did they do? Another guys, if the market is pushing to the downtrend, like for example, look at this. If market was pushing nicely to the downtrend, look at this, guys. The market was in a nice downtrend. You see, nice downtrend, and it pushed like with a huge momentum. But here you can even see that this trend was in a downtrend. You understand? But it pushed with like a huge momentum to the downside. You see what I'm saying? So this simply means that this thing is being collected. They're collecting the orders, understand? Because the market was in a downtrend and it continues with the momentum to the downside. This tells us the market is in a downtrend, understand? Market is in a downtrend. So basically what you want to do as a trader, you wanna, that's what you call it, a manipulation in the market. This is a manipulation. So this trend, it's like they are collecting the orders for them to buy. You understand? So how can you say that the market is collecting the orders? You may ask, Mr. Owen. So guys, what do you see? If market leaves you a W pattern, so guys, that's another thing that I want to jump into it again. Yeah. Then we are looking at this one, these things like this here. Market always does this. Market goes up, creates a nice W pattern, collect orders, you understand? So what do the people do? It's gonna come back here. When the market comes back here, this is the pattern of the market, guys. Always check it. Comes back here, respect it, then slice it out. Understand? Then after that, what it does, market make a cycle. Then after that, it does what? Retest and buy. You see, this is what happens all the days. You understand? When the market, and you see what happens here. It comes back here, collect the orders, retest on them. So guys, we don't have to go with the condition at this leg. We know that the confirmed buy, we go and collect the orders on top. After collecting they will come back and collect the orders on the M pattern here. You understand? Market does not love M patterns, guys. If market is in an uptrend, they are collecting the orders in the ups and the downside, and after that, they just manipulate you guys to catch so that they can create liquidity for them to what? To create a buy. That is simply what they did here. This is simply what they did here, guys. You can even see what they did. We have the market pushing down, waving a nice M pattern here with a nice push down. You understand? After pushing down, come back to the M pattern, collect the orders, and the buy. You understand? Then you ask yourself, what's really going on here? The aim of the market maker is to come back and collect their orders on this levels here. You understand? They collect their orders, and after that, the same thing, guys. They even here they did it very fast. You can even they made an M pattern, after M pattern, come back. Maybe they collected. After that, they buy. You understand? So you can even see how things are looking very good. So that's how you can catch nice trades of the market and hold them, understanding what's really going on based on the market maker's level perspective. You understand? So this is what the market maker is doing for us. But basically, overall trade or any uptrend. So basically, so for here, you need to understand that the market maker likes to manipulate people. You understand? What does it do? He likes to manipulate people. Creates a nice M pattern, then he manipulates it. You understand? Create a nice M pattern, then it manipulates it. You understand? So create a nice M pattern, then he's going to manipulate it. So the M pulse overall trend, we even see that already nice engulfing candlestick here on a 10-hour time frame. So what you can do now is to look for what? For order blocks. You can look for what? For order blocks. So what you can do, you can look for what? For order blocks. This is like an order block, and this is kind of like a nice shooting star that has a nice engulfing pattern. So today's overall, guys, is buying. So you can even see that we have huge momentum of the buyers. What's the call of the market here? You can look at create a nice pattern, come back and collect the orders. This collection of the orders, then they'll buy. So guys, this was kind of a retracement. So guys, so another thing, now it's perfect, guys. We have a nice order block on the 9 hours. So what they're gonna do is people gonna push down to collect their orders. Then we click buyers for today. So guys, today's direction is buyers. We're gonna catch some buyers here to the upside. Here, guys, they may not even come back here. They are collecting their orders so that they can do a nice buy to the upside. So guys, that's our goal, guys. Nice. Look at this, guys. Nice M pattern. What's the goal? What's the goal of the market? What's the goal of the market? Collect the M pattern. They already collected. You see, they collected the trending. After collecting, manipulate, maybe coming back to this order block here and sell. You understand? So that's our goal on this. So, guys, how do you gauge knowing that the market? So So we have what you call a DXY. You also want to have this guy in your things, guys. If this guy goes up, so guys, the DXI, what is a DXY, guys? A DXY is the overall, is all the US dollar currencies combined. It's like an index of the US dollar currencies. So GBP USD, gold USD, Euro USD, USD JPY, all this kind of, it measures how the dollar is behaving. You understand? So guys, if the dollar goes down, all this market, if the dollar is pointing down, this one are pointing upwards. You can even see that if the DXY is pointing down, Nasdaq will do good. So if the DXY is pointing down, Nasdaq must buy. So if DXY goes down, Nasdaq will buy. But if DXY goes up, Nasdaq will sell. You can even measure it yesterday. If the dollar is doing why? You see, yesterday, you can even check for yesterday. Yesterday, DXY was buying and Nasdaq was selling. And that's why Nasdaq was selling, because of what? DXY was doing, what was selling. So guys, you want to measure all these things. You understand? You want to measure all these things. So the DXY is one that's going to confirm. So in the DXY, guys, we're in a downtrend. You understand? So what the DXY will do, come back and retest here and go to the downside. That's what we are looking at by looking at what analyzation. So if the DXY continues to go down, market reverses to the upside. You understand? The Euro USD will start to buy and increase their prices to the upside. You can even see that I did catch the trade here of Euro USD. Also, I didn't enter, but I did manipulate and check the trade of the Euro USD. You see what I'm saying? I didn't ever knowing when it comes back, it's gonna buy. You see what I'm saying? So, guys, this guys here, why is this thing going? Why is this thing does happen with it? Guys, the USD must manage its currencies, guys, to the lowest level. Why? Because of what? If the dollar decreases in price, more people go and buy stocks in the US. Like, for example, if you're living in South Africa, if the dollar is in a cheap price, you can stock your iPhones, all these things on the USA because the dollar is cheap. That's why all the currencies that are paid with the dollar will increase. That's why Nasdaq will increase, because the dollar is cheap. So guys, if the dollar index goes down, just know that the Nasdaq will increase because of what? More people will, the stocks will be in demand, because why? The dollar is cheap and the Nasdaq is found where? In the US, you understand? So it also goes like that one. So guys, that's why we're trading like USD and Nasdaq. That's how you measure the overall trend of the Nasdaq. So if you see the DXY goes down, just know Nasdaq will buy. But if the DXY goes up, if the DXY goes up, Nasdaq will sell, because the dollar is increasing in price. So if the dollar index is increasing in price, Nasdaq will do what? It will sell. Then you can come back and look for your what? Your signals. You understand? Your signals. Then you come back to look for your signals. This is what I'm saying. You come and look for what? Your signals. You understand? Your sales, you can confirm your sales by looking at the DXY. So if you see a support here, will this support hold? You want to look at the DXY. What is the DXY doing? Okay, I can see the DXY is buying, which means it can be a nice continuation sell of what? Of Nasdaq. You see? So in here, in this resistance, it can continue to the downside. So you are looking at those stuff and you want to measure all those things. You see what I'm saying? So let's jump into this is what we're checking, this is what we're checking, this is what we're checking. So guys, we're having a GBP USD order block here, guys. You can even see that we're in an uptrend. GBP order block is already, the order block is going to get respected. So guys, GBP USD price line, you can even see, I already show you a signal of the buy today. So order block that has been placed here, you can even see that the huge momentum to the upside, we're all waiting for this buy to happen. And it also confirms the GBP USD, this is like a correction, empty, collected liquidity. After collecting, they will manipulate all this liquidity, leave this liquidity out. And after that, collecting all this liquidity, then we are done. Go to the upside and we kill up the trade. You understand? We hold these trades to these hubs here. They collect this liquidity, and after that they start to sell. So guys, that's the goal of the market, because this is the market maker. You understand? They already put in their momentum here. So guys, what you're gonna do, it's not perfect, but it's a high probability trade to that, to the upside. So we put the trade here, push stop loss below the order block. We can wait very, very nice at the New York session. At the London session, they may push to collect the orders, then they start to buy. So guys, let's see what's gonna happen. They may not push very, very nice down, but you can, if they change the trend to the upside, you continue with the trade. That's the thing, guys. Thank you. So for this one, we already know what's the direction, because we are pointing upwards with a nice order block. But you saw how I analyze these things, right, guys? So the same thing, guys. You need to understand that the market maker presents. So now we are going to another something again. So on the market, if you see a range, you understand? If you see a market comes back here from a downtrend, then you start to do this. Nice range, nice range, nice range, nice range. And they slice upwards, you understand, on this range. You can have patience enough to see the market slice down to this low, you understand? Then you know that we have what? A sell on the top. You see what I'm saying, guys? You already know that they have what? We have a sell on the top. So you wait for the sell. This is ICT strategy, then wait for the sell to the downside. You understand? Take profit or most likely like in the lows here. I'm telling you, this one is a perfect strategy. It works. This is the market maker manipulation pattern, guys. Collect liquidity, confuse people that we are buying. After confusing, collect the sales and go to the momentum with the downside. I can show you where it works. I want to show you where it works. I just want to show you the way it did it. Okay, now there we go. We have a range in the market, slice down, come back very deep. They already know that we are buying. That's what they do, these people. You see. So look for a range. Let's just look for a range. Look at this range. Look at this range. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. Range. So it works everywhere. This thing. Range goes upwards, collect the liquidity. Then you already know that we are having sales somewhere there. Check the sell. You caught it very nice in price. Even if you hold it yourself, you could have caught it nice to the lows. You understand? That's how the market moves. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Liquidity collection, come back in liquidity. All these things you are seeing them with the market, guys. So that's the goal of the market. So you always want to check all those things. But the most important thing, guys, that you want to understand about Nasdaq. Now we jump into Nasdaq trading now. Guys, on the Nasdaq trade must be your friend. The trend of the market must be your friend. If the market creates, like for example, look at this. It creates a lower lows. Always know that the market is selling. You see this lower lows. You wait for the market to come back and create a, like for example, I caught a Nasdaq sell somewhere here, guys. I don't want to lie. Here. Understand? I caught a Nasdaq sell here, a Nasdaq sell here. You understand? I caught a Nasdaq sell here. Why? I just knew that, okay, market broke the structure and we are seeing lower lows. I just waited for the market to come back here. And I marinated sales to the downside. I took my profit somewhere in the lows. You understand? I think I made 1,500 with the trade. Lower lows are always going to get respected. And you see, market, what? Look at this one. Market went upwards. What did it do? When it reaches these levels here, it never broke these levels. Creates what? Lower lows. Then you can see another lower low here. Lower low. You know that the market is selling. You understand? Lower lows, unless if they create the lower low, guys. You can see another lower low. They are respecting this trend. Even yesterday, I was killing the sales here, guys. Knowing that market is respecting the sales here, I'm killing lower lows. You see lower low. I know that the market is making lower lows. Break the structure, lower lows. You see, market is still pushing down, so you don't have to reverse the market. But now we have most likely a nice higher here. You can even look at this high and that high. You can even see what's going on the market. You understand? So they might push these lows here. After pushing to this low, then they start to buy, maybe somewhere here. They start to buy. And we are in a order block, guys. We are in a order block. I think the market is going to buy the CPI. I think the CPI is the move, the one that's going to create this move to the upside. But we're in the order block. We can even see. So they are respecting this trend to the downside. You can even look at the market, what it's doing. So, guys, you after taking, let's say, for example, you look at this trend here. Yeah, that's the problem that people do. So you want to check, look at this trend, then you do like this. It's going to give you a clear picture on the market. Just remove this, everything that is here. Remove drawing. So what you do when you want to trade, you mark up a trend. That's a trend, and you see that you mark the highest point so that you cannot get manipulated. So the highest point. So you can find out market got stronger here. You understand? The market was very strong here. You didn't reach that high. So you can really see that was the perfect support. You understand? Perfect support on the market because the market was very strong and huge rejection on the markets. So we look at that. Then what the wrong people will do, will come back and create another trend here. No, you understand? This is likely the trend of the market, you understand? Then what do you do on the market? Because if you check this trend here, it's another trend on its own, you understand? You can even see it's telling you another nonsense. So what you do, you come back here, clone, you understand? After cloning it, then you see, okay, I see this what's going on. Because give you a nice picture on the market. You see what's happening. It's gonna tell you a nice picture on the market. Market come back here, order block, and come back respect this high again. Why? Because it's like an head and shoulders pattern going to the upside. So you can even see what's going on. Now you can have a nice clear picture on what the market is trying to do. You clone the price. After cloning it, you go to the highest point of the market. You can even see that they are respecting this trend here, almost likely this one to the upside. So it tells you that if they break, we are targeting that high there. Understand? So if they break out, we're gonna wait for the what? For that high to be targeted. Then we slice down. Then we gonna go like something like that. Understand? If they go above the trend, we are continuing upwards. So that's the thing, guys. Market if they break to the downside, guys, just know that they are collecting liquidity. So you don't have to hold the sales. You hold the buyers because they are bringing the liquidity that they left is here in this size point. So basically, we are predicting that the liquidity that they left in this market is here. You understand? That's where the liquidity. Even this trend tells us the liquidity is there. By looking at this highest point, you can even check this highest point here. That's where the liquidity is, in the highest point here. Even the trend is telling us. So the liquidity is staying here. So basically, if you catch a buy here, we take our profits there. You see what I'm saying? So that's the goal, guys. That's how you are trade. You need to trade. Trend of the market must be your friend. Market is making lower low. It's final now. We didn't make a lower low, so there's a high probability of a reversal because this is a higher low, another higher high to the upside, guys. So that's what you do. But when you start 23-hour time frame, you got the 23-hour time. You're gonna get the real hour because in the 23-hour time frame, they show all the liquidity. So what they do in the local? So what you do in the 23-hour, you zoom out. You don't have to zoom out if you don't want to. So what you do, you jump up here and just say, okay, sharp. This is our trend. We clone it. After that, what you do? Then it's gonna tell you the real picture of the market. You understand? Go back to the highest point. You can even see that this is telling me what's going on in the market. So there is high probability that market might continue its thing to the down, to this loss. So you see, you always gonna have those kind of mindset all the time. You see what I'm saying? Yes, guys. This is what I'm trying to say. So there's high probability the market might slice down like this because US30, let's just check US30 on the 23-hour time frame. Check what the US30 did. I already analyzed the US30 SSL. You see what I'm saying? Why? Even yesterday, I was catching this US30 and look at what it did. Check. I already analyzed US30 for me. You understand? I was catching US30 sales. I wanted to catch some US30 sales. You look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Perfect on the dot. Even they manipulate it. Okay, it's fine. But we already see that the market is trending down to the downside, and they already have a nice steady touch here. So there's a probability that they will push to this highs and collect their orders and done. So US30 already showed us a sales structure. So guys, we don't have to go against the structure. So you can look for the order blocks in the downside. Then you can even look at that US30 on the 23-hour. What the US30 is telling us. You can see that the market is on the uptrend. You see the market, but did they broke this overall trend that they were expecting, showing that there's high momentum in the market, possibly head and shoulders pattern to the downside. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you're really gonna face on this market. You see, that's what you're really gonna face, guys. I don't wanna like this is what's going on. So possibility of the US30 to go to this low, there's high chance, guys. But overall direction, guys. There's overall direction. So we can even go to the, that's why I marked these levels here in the higher time frame that you have, so that why is the market selling, where could the market go? We can have a nice order block here. You understand? There's a nice order block here on the market. You see what I'm saying? Nice order block here. So guys, the order block can act and all do all the stuff. So guys, and we have some support. You can use your higher time frame for major supports. You see there's some supports here. You see what I'm saying? There's some supports here. And let's go to the weekly time frame. We look at that, so there's a nice order block here, guys. So I think USD is coming back to the order block, collect this liquidity here, then after that they buy. So, and it also makes sense with what we are seeing on the 23-hour time frame, where that the market is going to come back here in the returns, then we buy. So they move together, these things, guys. Nasdaq can go very weak, and for the week month, we can even see that the market was very weak. And if we check the 23-hour time frame, we have a nice trade to the downside. You see, a nice trade to the downside here. Let's just put out this guy here. You see the trend is where? The downside. You can even look at that. The trend is now to the downside. Understand? So this is how things are. This possibility. There's a possibility that this was a correction, impulse correction to the downside. There's high possibility that next year we have a nice recession to go. When Nasdaq is gonna fall at least to this lows here, creating a new low, lower low, low low. You understand? Maybe to this lows. Maybe because market is in a downtrend, guys. The trend must be your friend. The trend must be your friend. You see what I'm saying? Check all these things, guys. Okay. That's what I can share to you guys. So for now, you can even see that the market can push too low to this trend. So you have to understand. But it's not gonna be a self push, but we have what? A support here. You can even see that there is a support here. That is my market. Market collected liquidity upside, creating a new high. There was a nice high that was tapped out. So those will be support here. So guys, guys, that's how that, and you can even say that the depletion of momentum. So guys, we can have another impulse. I don't discriminate that something like impulse to this, then stress down and stay, because yeah, on Nasdaq we have sales, guys. We have sales on Nasdaq. I can see major sales. You understand? So today they can have an edge in the new low. After new low, we cry down, guys. So we are making money with Nasdaq. Most possibly next year, that we're gonna see a nice reversal to the downside, or the end of the next year, which is January. So that's it, guys. Let's go. So this is my overall strategy for Nasdaq for now, and this really makes sense, guys. This really makes sense. We have a major support at that level. So, guys, this trade can be a killer trade if we catch it. If market comes back to this trend line again, we're gonna catch it, unless if it's gonna continue to go to the downside. Don't we catch the sales maybe to the lows, guys? I don't wanna lie, this is gonna be a bigger trade to the downside. So, guys, that's how I see the market. That's how I trade it. So all you need to understand, these are the market makers principles, how they manipulate us, guys. And after that, we can even see that we have an order block. Also, we have a nice order block on the chain, one daily order block that shows that we can have a nice sales. The orders we left here, understand? There were major orders that were left in this levels here. So market is gonna push its way down here today to the sales. So guys, I'll be sending the video now.